One of the great things about our UCF Conversations with Athletic Director Todd Stansbury is wanting to get a flavor of the entire campus. So here in the Reflecting Pond, where they held Spirit Splash last week with thousands of UCF students inside this very pond, is where we are today. We talk about traditions and you got a chance to experience homecoming. How important are traditions to an athletic department?
Oh, they're huge. The students set the tone. And this, of course, I think is the site of one of UCF's best traditions, and that is Spirit Splash.
We talk about Bright House Network Stadium in its young time, but it's been with us. There's some great traditions. One, the student section's outstanding. Zombie Nation, you've had a chance to experience it a few times. It's outstanding.
Well, I tell you what, the first time I experienced it, thought I needed to look for cover. I think it sets an amazing tone in that stadium, and it's something that UCF is known for.
We talk about traditions. That also means rivalries, and we get set to start a basketball season next week against USF. We'll play over there. They'll come play us. That's also part of what we know now will be a traditional rivalry. Talk about how important it is to have those schools play in every sport now every year.
I think it's incredibly important. I think that us playing USF is going to help build our brand nationally. I think it'll also bring a lot to the Big East as well.
Speaking of the Big East, we always update fans on what's happening there. We learned that Commissioner Mike Oresco let the exclusive window with ESPN expire. Out there now shopping the best deal. What can you share with fans about what might be going on and where we are?
Well, of course, all is quiet, and that's usually good news. We really anticipated that it was going to go beyond the window, and Mike is out there and they're deep in negotiations, and we're expecting some good things.
Well, as we talk about Big East and traditions and new rivals and all that stuff, it's all part of fans getting used to something new. We always welcome feedback from fans, and fans have had a chance to send us questions. And this week our question comes from a gentleman named Marc who wanted to know what kind of feedback the athletic department's gotten from the surveys you've done, asking from the GKC season ticket holders. What are some of the things you've heard from our fans?
What I've heard is a lot of the things that we're doing in the club and around the stadium has gotten a real positive response. Having our student athletes at greeters in front of gates as well as in our premium areas are some of the things that we've gotten a lot of real positive feedback about.
We talk about traditions here. You are asking your student athletes to be more out in the forefront. You talk about greeting them. That's important to you for our fans to get to know our student athletes more than the playing field.
Most definitely, because at the end of the day, while Saturday is incredibly important because that's where the wins and losses take place in the public eye, Sunday through Friday is when there's a lot of other things going on that people don't see, and that's the development of our student athletes into the future leaders of this country.
We always welcome your feedback. You can send us any questions or comments you've got. Here's the email address, conversations@athletics.ucf.edu. And of course, all your UCF athletics news online at ucfathletics.com. From the Reflecting Pond, Marc Daniels along with Athletic Director Todd Stansbury. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next month.
What's up, fans? Come out to Bright House Stadium and watch us take on UAB on November 24th.